Alright guys, I see this topic come up quite a bit on the Facebook group, so I figured I might as well make a video on how to do that. So in today's video, we are going to remove the factory front tow hooks. And while I have them off my truck, I'm going to go ahead and paint them or plastic dip them in red. So this is a product I did a while back. I tested it out on one of the tow hooks. I wasn't really a big fan of it. However, over time, it kind of grew on me, so I figured let's go ahead, pull those tow hooks off, paint them in red, and get them back on the truck. So why would you want to pull the tow hooks off? Well, obviously, a lot of people are looking to paint their tow hooks. Some people have gone with blue, white, red, yellow, every color in between. The other reason you might want to remove those tow hooks is because if you're installing an aftermarket bumper on these trucks, a lot of those bumpers require you to remove the tow hooks. And sometimes I've seen a lot of people get hung up on how to remove these guys because there is a bolt in there that requires a little bit of a weird finessing to get it out of there. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward project. So as far as tools and what you'll need to remove that guy, so we're going to need an 18mm socket for one of the bolts and then a 21mm socket for the frontmost bolt. And then we're going to need obviously a ratchet, and we're going to need to get some torque on one of those bolts, so we're going to have to go ahead with the long guy there. You're also going to need vice grips and a hammer, and I'll show you why you'll need that in a second. So like I said, I'm going to be removing them. I'm going to go ahead and paint them red. I'm going to use a plastic dip solution, so a peelable paint. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'll paint it red, and I'm sure probably a month down the road it'll get old and I want to take it off. And that's why I use the peelable stuff. So if I wanted to do it long term, I definitely would have gone with powder coating these things. But since my taste changes so much with this truck, I'm going to go ahead with a temporary solution. Let's go ahead and get underneath that truck, and I'll show you how to remove the tow hooks. All right, so we are underneath the truck and we are on the driver's side. So this is the back side of the tow hook. So first thing I want to show you is not much of the tow hook hangs out. So keep that in mind when it comes to painting. You don't need to paint the whole tow hook if you don't want to. So go ahead and save some paint. You could probably tape right up to this little cross brace here on the tow hook, paint up to there, and that's all you need in order to get the tow hook painted the way you want, and then not have to deal with any of the paint and waste it on the back side that you don't ever see. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove this bolt right here. So this bolt goes way up through that chassis and it hooks into a mount way up high. Now, there is a trick to getting this guy out once you loosen it up. So this is the 18mm bolt. So let's go ahead and loosen that guy up, drop him down, and I'll show you what happens when you try to pull him out of the mount hole here. All right, so now that we have that 18mm bolt loosened up, I'm going to show you what happens when you release it from the mounting bracket. So what happens is when you loosen it up, it ends up hanging in the hole. And the reason it's doing this is there's a retainer clip up on the threads that you need to basically pop off. And the only way to do that is by taking your vice grips, clipping it on the shank of the bolt, and then lightly hitting it with a hammer until you break the bolt free. So basically what I'm going to do here is take my vice grips. Let's see here. I'll take my vice grips, and they don't need to be crazy tight, just enough that I could hit them with the hammer here, and they're going to pull the bolt. And what that'll do is basically bend that little retainer clip that's up here, and it'll allow this bolt to come out. The only way to get these tow hooks out is if you get that bolt out, and the only way to remove that bolt is to free up that retaining clip. So like I said, I'm going to hold the vice grips like this, and then I'm going to lightly hit it with a hammer down this way just to basically pop that retainer clip off. All right, so like I said, that's basically what I do. I'll take the vice grips, I'll just hold the shank of the bolt, and then I'll just lightly tap with the side of the hammer right here to free it up. So a few more taps. And you can see it's a pretty big bolt. So here is the retaining bolt that I was talking about, or retaining washer or clip or whatever. So we could toss this guy out. We don't need that anymore. And then we got the first bolt out. Okay, so we got our 21mm socket, and we're going to basically pop this guy on there on the breaker bar, and then just slowly loosen that guy up. And like I said, I've heard horror stories where people said this one's kind of a pain in the butt to remove, but in my case, my truck has only got 15,000 miles on it, give or take, so it's actually coming out pretty easily. So once you get it loosened up, it's pretty easy to remove it. So you can get it basically loosened up. Let's get that socket on there. All right, once you don't need the breaker bar anymore, it's just a little bit more doable to use this guy. So you don't need to remove it all the way, and I'll show you why in a second. So if you loosen it up just a little bit, you can grab the tow hook, and you basically can shimmy it off this bolt. So you loosen up just a smidgen, pull that guy down, and then the tow hook will basically slide right out. And the reason it does that is because that bolt's only in this little slot. It's not a hole. So you could leave it up there if you want. In my case, I'm going to probably drive around a day or so without these guys in there so they could dry completely. So I'm going to remove it just in case so I don't lose it. So again, pretty simple. 18mm socket for this For that front guy, get the vice grips and a hammer, clip up your vice grips onto the bolt, and then just lightly tap on it with a hammer. It does not take Hulk strength like the oil filter does. Just a little bit just to get that guy off there. It doesn't mess up the threads. You're good to go. 21 millimeter socket on that guy, and then tow hooks are popped out. And then you can basically slide them out through this way. So let's go ahead and get them prepped for my plastic dip. All right, so once you have the tow hooks removed off the truck, go ahead and clean them off. So I just went ahead and used Dawn dish soap and cleaned off the part of the tow hook that I'm actually gonna paint. Now remember, when you install these guys on the truck, really, basically from here out is the only thing that you see as far as hanging out of the truck. So do you really need to paint the whole entire tow hook? Probably not. To me, that's a waste of paint, especially if you're using this removable stuff. You really wanna use it in the area that you're gonna want it. So what I'm gonna do here is take a piece of tape across here, and then I'm gonna tape everything up this way, and I'm really only gonna paint the tip of the tow hook itself. So with this stuff, you don't really need to prep the surface too much. You don't need to sand or anything like that, but you do need to make sure you have a clean surface. So like I said, go ahead and use a sponge, some hot water, and clean this guy off. And then what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and tape both of the tow hooks up, and then we'll get them ready for paint. Now I am inside, it's a little chilly outside. You're hearing an echo because I had to pull up all the carpet. We had a flood not too long ago from that room. We're going to a new flooring this week, but this gives me a perfect spot to work on truck projects. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang the tow hooks from here as I paint them. It's a lot easier since we're gonna be doing 6 or 7 coats on each tow hook, because you really wanna lay this stuff on in multiple thin layers, because at the end of the day, multiple thin layers builds up much better and it makes it easier to peel this stuff off. I've heard horror stories if you go on too light with this stuff, but also with paint, you don't want to go on too heavy with the first coat. So let me get these guys taped up, hanging, and we'll go from there. All right, so we have them hanging up and they're ready to go. So I taped up enough to protect from overspray. You don't need to get crazy with the tape. If you want, you can wrap the rest of it with a plastic bag. But I think for this, I'm gonna be good because I'm basically gonna be hitting it from this angle, so we'll be all right. So I got both of them hanging, and now all we're gonna do now is just keep hitting them with a bunch of light coats. So again, don't go crazy on that first coat. It's gonna take 6 or 7 coats on these guys to really build up that material. And you wanna build up the material because you wanna make it easier for yourself to remove that stuff later on. And the more material that you add onto this over time with each of the layers, the better the finish actually looks. So it'll build up a nice even coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some of this paint. And like I said, there's a billion different versions of this peel paint out there. I use this. I trust Rustoleum, and I've already used it in the past, and it actually worked out really well. Not only does it lay down nicely, just like regular paint, but at the same time, it did remove quite easily. So I know I could back out of this project at any point. So let's go ahead and start painting it. Alright, so I am about 4.5, 5 coats in, and they are looking pretty dang good. So like I said, you don't need to get crazy with the coats of paint. Ultimately, it will layer up, and again, you're really just focused on basically from this part down. That's really all you see. Now with them hanging this low, it was kind of a pain in the butt for me to get the tip of the tow hook, so I kind of had to spray up, and I assume that once I get these dry enough, I'll probably have to hit the front a little bit more, but we are almost done with them painting. Once I do the final coat here, I'm going to let them sit overnight before I reinstall them. Again, I'm not too concerned about really any of the paint up here. I really just want, like I said, that front quarter of the tow hook looking good, because that's all we're going to see at the end of the day. So let me go ahead and probably hit this with maybe a coat or 2 more. We'll let it sit overnight, and then we'll reinstall these guys on the truck. Let's do it. All right, so our tow hooks are done. So I waited overnight. At the end of the day, I probably hit these with probably 7 to 8 coats of the Rustoleum peel coat. I had a drip on one of them, and the nice thing about some of this plastic dip stuff is if you have a drip mark like that, or if you have any of the paint that starts to run, just wait till it dries and go ahead and just kind of focus on that area as far as spraying, and you can build up the paint around it, and that drip mark goes away. So anyway, they look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. The finish is pretty sweet. You could see some of that metal the rough texture of the black metal through the paint, so you can see the texture through it. So it does give it a nice, somewhat factory look. But again, I'm doing this just as kind of an experiment. I know this is not a durable long-term solution. This is just to give me a feel for what red tow hooks will look like on the Rebel again. And like I said, I've done one in the past and I wasn't too sold on it, but times have changed, so I went ahead and just did both of them. Also, so I can make a video and show you guys how to remove these tow hooks and reinstall them. So as far as installation, pretty simple. You need your 18 and your 21 millimeter socket. You're gonna need your ratchet. Make sure you have the hardware ready to go, and then you're gonna need a torque wrench. And I'll talk through the torque specs on these guys once they go back in. But as far as the coating itself, I think it turned out great. Again, this is a temporary solution. I cannot stress that enough. This plastic dip stuff will eventually wear off, especially if you use your tow hooks. If you have a tow strap on there or something on there, you're going to rip that plastic dip apart. So if you are looking to either paint your tow hooks or go with a different color on them, obviously powder coating or painting them with an actual real paint is going to be much more durable than any sort of plastic dipping or peelable coating like I use here. This is just an experiment. I had some of the paint laying around, so I figured why the hell not. So let's go ahead and get up underneath the truck and I'll show you how to reinstall these guys. All right, we are underneath the truck on the driver's side and we're going to reinstall the tow hook. So the first thing I did is I took a little towel and I just draped it through the tow hook hole. And the reason I did that is because there's some sharp plastic edges in the tow hook hole in the opening, and I didn't want the paint to get scratched up while we're trying to get it into place here. So it's just a precaution. Once you get the tow hook in, you can pull this towel right out. Especially if you spent the big bucks on powder coating, you're going to want to protect that coating while you're installing it. Nothing sucks more than scratching something while you install it. So the second thing you want to do is take that short little bolt here, and we're going to go ahead and just loosely install that guy without the tow hook into place. And the reason we're going to do that is because we could then take our tow hook here and slide it in through the rear, and that bolt will give us something to basically rest everything on. So now that it's resting on that bolt, we could take this guy, align that into place, get our gigantic bolt here, run that guy right up there, and then hand tighten this guy all the way down. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's nice because there's a rubber insulator on this guy, so that helps position a tow hook exactly where you need it. So get that guy hand tight, then we'll tighten this guy down. All right, now that everything's hand tight, you can go ahead and we'll pull that one out once everything's installed. So go ahead and tighten these things down. And then as far as torque specs, this guy, the rear bolt, is 85 foot-pounds, and that front one is 136 foot-pounds. So again, 85 foot-pounds, 136. Then you're good to go. So let's go ahead and tighten these guys down and get onto the passenger side, install that one, and take a look at what these look like from the front of the truck. And we're good to go. So let's go ahead and do the passenger side. All right, well, there you have it, red tow hooks. Looking pretty good. You wouldn't think that painting your tow hooks would change the front end look of your truck that much, but honestly, they really do, especially when you go with a color that pops like red or yellow or blue. So anyway, I wanted to film this video again because I see a lot of questions in terms of how to remove and how to get past that retaining clip that's on that long bolt on these tow hooks. So I figured might as well show a quick how-to on how to also paint them. So again, I did a plastic dip type paint, so this is a temporary stuff. It will rub off if you rub hard enough on the tow hooks. It's temporary. It's really just so I can get a feel for what the truck looks like with red tow hooks. But again, if you're looking to do this and have a more permanent finish, I highly recommend painting it, or even more durable is powder coating it. So if you are totally sold on what color you want to go with, definitely have it powder coated. Like I said, it probably would cost $25 to $50 to get it powder coated, at least based on what I've seen as far as powder coating. But what do you think? You team red, or should I go back to black, or should I go to a different color? I honestly thought about going with yellow because I kind of wanted to match my Laminex fog lights, but I couldn't find it, and I had the red paint, and I wanted to film the video, so I just went ahead and did them in red. So again, this is Rustoleum's peel coat. This is $10 a can. With one can, I could probably do 4 tow hooks because I remember I already did that one in the past, and then we did these 2, and it's roughly 7 to 8 coats per tow hook. So 7 to 8 coats per tow hook, 5 minutes in between, and then let it dry overnight and go ahead and reinstall it. Torque specs are 136 on the front bolt, 85 foot-pounds on the back bolt, and then you're good to go. So let me know in the description, or let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you like the red tow hooks on the truck? Should I keep them? Or should I go back to the black or a different color? I'm going to rock them for now. I think it's kind of a different look. They really do stick out, so that's a little outside of my comfort zone as far as things that pop on the front of this truck. But anyway, it's a project. It's killing boredom, so I had time. So here you go. Here's the tow hook installation. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.